we're alive. Wow.
Quagga. Did you change the stream key?
I use a different program.
Okay. I just took it a second, so I wasn't sure.
No, it's OBS for me and Streamlabs for DBA.
Hmm. Let me just get an announcement.
You definitely made me have a little mini panic there. I'm like, what did I do? What didn't I do? But we all live though, right? I can't really tell.
Yes, we're live.
Good, good, good.
Oh yeah, macros. Oh, yeah. Got so many. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay guys, I'm gonna put the macros in voice. Check this out. It's not as many as like Echo or something, right? But like, it's still a fair bit.
Hmm.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it's quite a few.
Yeah.
Decent amount.
I'll only continue to grow.
Woo!
Funny little guy needs more things. Always.
Yeah.
No, you are good. We've been a bit for a bit. Hello everyone. Welcome to DBA Data Bounties, an offshoot of the Destruction Bench Agreement. Our games set in the anime campaign or Epithet erased tabletop RPG system. Which revolves around a rotating cast of players, player characters, and GMs and their plots as such. It takes place within the DBA database, a digital subspace where they like to test various scenarios and things of the like. Collect data of combats and other things. We use them as a way to get fun challenge battle mode and so on and so forth. To have fun and just beat the shit out of stuff, usually. This one is one that I am running, where it's everybody in general likes to take inspiration from media that they watch or read or what have you. And so, I will be taking characters of mine that I've played in DBA, taking one of their inspirations, and vaguely, more or less, making an actual sheet for that character, and they have to fight that. Speaking of they, Gecko, you're first.
My pronouns are actually he, him. Sorry, I thought I was waiting for Roche to kick him out.
What are you?
Hey, I'm Gecko. I'm playing Dusky Nymph. Funny little they actually. Oh, you're
Yeah, I'm gonna slaughter you.
Wow, get fucked.
Oh dang. I'm a doofus. Yeah.
Don't diss my handoffs.
You're a diplodocus.
Eat him from another world. Anyway.
Anyway, yes. I don't have a good handoff because someone threw me off my game by trying to backtalk me. You wouldn't backtalk me, right, Penny?
No, but speaking of a good handoff, I'm playing Nerio, whose epithet is armament. She's an arms dealer, both literal and
literal.
Like literal, but like squared. You know, she could like literally take
Overly
her
literal.
arms and legs and turn them into weapons, and then deal them out.
Speaking of dealing them out, being kit features, hey Rush.
Hey there, guys. It's me, Roche. You might recognize me from such hits. I'm playing Funny Mushroom again. It's Micah, the little witch. They're here.
Hooray!
Speaking of here, hey Zanza.
Hello. I am Sansa K. Laws. I'm playing Umbra. She has a temp icon because I didn't feel like drawing a real icon.
Valid.
Yeah. Not yet.
You know where you would be able to see that real icon theoretically whenever it does get drawn? Fine Dining, our Discord server. There's the link. Click it now.
That's weird. Why would you say these things?
Because we are trapped in an eternal cycle of doing the same things over and over again. That's
right.
Why. Speaking of the cycle, well, we've done the first part of a bounty, and let's go on to the second.
The bounty.
Feel free to place yourselves wherever you would like to start, etc., etc.
Yeah, I'll do that when my computer stops shitting bricks because streaming and using Roll20 at the same time eats my ass. Where the fuck did Dusky Dev go? Oh, there he is.
Rock area.
Up there.
Where is that Edev?
You know what? Let's go to another area.
Yeah, see, I usually start on the couch, so I'm like, let's go funky mode. Let's do something different.
I can't see a problem with being on the couch.
Good.
Walks
good.
over, sits down.
I'm just
If you
feeling
spend all
good.
your life on the couch, you'll get too comfortable, and then someone will kill you.
That's not very good. Oh well.
Well, if you want to defend yourself against such killers, come to me.
Alright, Zenza, roll off with me.
Roll off. Jesus. Okay. You go first.
Alright.
Defending yourself sounds like a pretty good thing. Seems like there's a lot of dangers in the material realm.
I am quite surprised you moved that quickly over here, small creature.
Alright.
Well, you see, this one time, Green Man teleported in front of my eyes. It made quite an impression.
Right.
Speaking of an impression, yeah, no, Umbra, you look over and you see that you're not the only one on
Oh
the couch.
my god,
of
he's got the
course.
sword.
This man doesn't seem to really be
That's not
paying
very
too much
good.
attention to you. He's currently sipping out a cup of tea. Everyone may go through any start of combats or what have you. He's not actually holding the sword out. It's not really easy to show that metaphorically he's wearing it on his back, etc. So you know.
Yeah.
I don't have any startup combats.
It's been a while since I played Nerio, and I'm
Anyone?
90% I don't.
Anyone want to give me
Sorry.
something to borrow?
No. Umbra just sort of waves her hand in front of her as 6 cards quickly sort of appear in the air, spin, and then disappear.
Micah thinks a little bit. I could. You wouldn't keep it very long. Probably.
Hi,
They-
Glaze.
They
I'll
shrug.
borrow anything.
You know what, Gecko? Do you
Yeah?
wanna have Hilda's passive for this combat?
Oh god, the title passive?
The title passive? Oh god.
Yeah, do you wanna understand how Hilda works in a single moment?
No thanks.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't
No.
like that. Take it back.
Speaking of start of combats,
I
right?
mean-
I can give you this though. Let's see here. Why don't we go ahead and give Iggy Enev here a funny title, because I effectively just have this for this combat, and it's the only thing on their kit I can fucking use. Sure. You get Curator.
Ooh.
And Micah themselves has Elemental. Just for the sake of ease. That's it. Start of combat done. Now it's my turn. Yay!
Yay!
Huh. Let's see. Da 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 da. They mosey on over, smiling a little bit. I don't really have much I can do from this distance. So tap, tap, tap. They are going to just they're just gonna play it safe for now and effectively hold an action for if someone gets close. Why not?
Alright.
End of turn.
Mihawk's turn. He's going to continue casually be enjoying his drink. That's his turn for now, at least.
Okay. Now, just for future reference, are we considering this a wall, or
No, I never consider that a wall.
okay? Some people do, some people don't. So I guess Dina just kind of gives a look at this man.
175.
His proficiency is 175.
Yes.
Okay.
Swordsmanship.
No epithet, I assume.
No epithet, of course.
Of course. Alright. Well, I guess at the start of Dina's turn, I'm gonna, besides that, obviously, I'm gonna roll my random animal, because this is their first combat using, I've forgotten their name. I'm a dingus.
Clothos.
Clothos, thank you. Clothos is clothing, which means all of its effects are reversed. So they get a hippopotamus debuff. I'm just gonna give that
-1 to move speed, considering you big slow.
That's what I was gonna suggest.
But
Okay.
you can move through anything.
No, you can't move through anything because you're too fat.
No,
okay.
I think Dusk Enev likes
Okay. Anyway, so as a free action,
Joke. Anyway, yes.
as a free action, I'm gonna slot riddle me this in. So that's in. Got that as a pass for now. And they're gonna move their grand total of 3 spaces.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, yep. They're just gonna, as a bonus action, ask Mihawk, "Hey, swordsman, what is your weakness? If you don't mind me asking."
I have no weaknesses.
Truthful?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Duskidov gives a look back at Dario, just like shrug. And
She
then
shrugs.
they're just gonna hold a basic attack.
Alright. There we go.
If he gets within attack range, they're just gonna hit him.
Holding a basic attack, you say? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Oh, what a strange,
Yes.
what a strange thing to do. Let's see. I can only manifest one type of weapon at a time, I believe. So we go 1, hop down here, 2, 3. Kick down the door. 4. 5. Alright. So, I am going to, well, Nurio looks to Dusky Enev, sort of like looking them up and down, like, alright, well, some kind of,
Enev.
well, yes, I mean your aesthetic, I don't know, little wizard hunter? I feel some kind of magic from you.
I have been described as such.
Alright, well, that's fascinating. I am going to manifest a pair of wands. One in front of Dinev right here, and one on the sofa over here. Well, how about you try this thing out for a spin? It's just a regular one that I will post the text of when I use it. But just for that one there, I'm gonna use a bonus action to enchant the one that's near Enev.
So, is it that you can make 2 weapons, or is it that you can make the amount of arms, and then you can make one set of arms into a weapon per turn?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's one weapon shift if it's not connected to me. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I will just make the one near Enev,
Alright, sounds good.
so that I can then enchant it.
Yep.
So let me get my words. I don't know how I feel about these words. The bottom one really seems like the most useful if I don't want to be, like, awful.
The handicap one.
You could put someone in a wheelchair with just a single blast. Yeah, I'm gonna enchant this one with Van, I guess.
Alright, sure.
You want to shatter their spine every
Oh,
one?
I'm good, actually. I'm good. Well, they're kind of far away. Yeah. I You know what? I'm gonna use that talent.
Yep.
Pull out a sniper rifle.
Yeah, sure. I'll say, like, 20 range, 7 damage, reloaded as a move action.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna fucking shoot Mihawk with a sniper rifle.
Alright.
She's just gonna assume that Umbra can duck, or that she's a good enough shot to not hit them.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Glancing up from his tea, Mihawk takes his necklace and unsheathes it, and he's going to attempt to use it anytime. And he will get to do so as such.
Oh, bro, it's Noob Slayer. XXX Noob
Yeah.
Slayer's attack.
He fucking deflects the bullet, it pings into the coffee table.
Huh.
He
Well,
goes back to sipping his drink.
alright.
Oh, and anytime you say it, Dinev. Dinev's eyes, their eye glimmers menacingly as they
speak aloud the words. At any time. It's very nice. Can I borrow it? Give me a second. I need to get reused to the fucking wherever it is. There we go. Thank God.
He just kind of tilts his head at you with this weird terminology you use, Duskina. He doesn't seem to understand the question, but the intent is no.
Okay, cool. If they deny the borrow, they don't need to pay the stamina cost.
Yeah,
So
he
that
has
doesn't.
lines to do his next roll. Yep.
Yep,
Sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah, I think aside from that, in case you do want to use the weapon, Enev, here is the text.
If it's within range.
It's right next to you.
Oh no, the range of the weapon.
Yeah, it's a three. It's 3 and 3, but like, you know, you can just pick it up.
Yeah, I mean they'll pick it up.
Yeah.
They had like a bone daggers, which they look down at the weapon, you know, flip it up, and then pick up the one.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just assume you have that.
Is that Nerio's turn?
Yep, that's Nerio.
Which
my stamina
case?
bar did not update. Alright, cool.
It generally doesn't.
Turn. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, he's just gonna stand up swiftly.
Well, does he know he has an iron deficiency as he collapses?
2.5. 3.5, 4.5. And he is going to just go up 5.5, take the small necklace dagger, and is going to stab you with it, Nerio.
Alright.
And I'm keeping in mind the -2 already, so that's just applied on that.
Alright, so it's a 17. Yeah, I'm gonna try and, use coat of arms, specifically with, oh god, do I go with dagger Jodita to get a random enchantment, or do I go with unknown weapon type X for the fucking hell of it? Well, let's just roll it, firstly. That's a 2, never mind.
Alright, you're gonna take 4, including cost, as you expect.
Ooh, ow.
This as he stabs you. It seems that this is a very small knife, and he's not going for any vitals, so it cuts you, but doesn't cut you that badly, you know?
She like
so
shakes
the-
her hand, like, ooh.
3 damage and then the 1 cost. I can use the cross necklace, of course. I'm pretty sure it has a name, but I didn't look it up. That'll be his turn for now. Umbra.
Zanz is
Oh, sorry.
dead.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna sort of get up. She's having a fun time watching this fight happen, but that's Mihawk from One Piece, so we should probably actually triumph in this fight. Hey, you seem like you're the fighting type.
Very, very much so, yes.
Yes, I
You
am.
hear the Fire Emblem affinity increase sound effect as I use it's dangerous to go alone. Boop. We now occupy the same space.
You have to roll for that, right?
I did.
17.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, I see. I did my.
I
brain
rolled
didn't
first
know.
before acting it out because otherwise it would have been silly.
I see. Got it.
Yep. And
This is-
that's not the.
Well, not
Yeah.
that new, actually.
Don't worry about it. You'll have advantage on one of your actions. I assume that's one of their actions per round.
Almost
Mhm.
certainly.
Yeah.
Well, luckily that's not the end of my turn because I do have movement queen, so I have a second move action, and I can use once per round use my movement action to use an ability or basic weapon. Which I will use or attempt to use whites as the sun sets on that.
Okay.
So Umbra will sort of like do a little bit of a dash, and then I imagine snap back.
Okay.
As I attempt to do a thing. Yeah.
All right. As you attempt for this, Mihawk sees an actually worthy technique. And he fucking tosses the necklace in the air and unsheaths Yoru for a second to do parry again. You know, I can say, oh damn, he's barely doesn't get the. I'll post his passive. Because you feel like you got very close to just getting completely fucking wiped on that one. Hawkeye. Mihawk possesses incredible combat skill and knowledge, which anyone in his vicinity can feel radiate from him. He gets a level of accuracy on his actions equal to double the difference in class levels between him and his target. It ignores the minimum of difficulty, and any action in which he rolls equal to or higher than someone counts as a complete success in his favor. So he almost complete negated that, but he didn't. It's fine. So yeah, no, it doesn't do initiating damage. It just is basically marking them for it effectively, right?
Yep. So
Yeah.
he's marked, and as in any time, I can cause the slash. It's like the samurai thing where you hit somebody but nothing happens, and then later they go. Then the effect happens.
Raises his blade, and your slash just passes through it, almost seeming like nothing happens, and he seems a bit confused for a moment, then checks his own chest, just to see, did something happen, nothing happened, he seems a bit confused, but shrugs it off,
Umbra gives a peace sign, that's her turn.
Alright, Micah.
Okay. I get to open his door. Oh, okay, stuff is happening. Moves here. Okay, so considering you're the person we're fighting here, no apologies. I'm gonna spend 2 uses of Radio's basic weapon using Wild Growth to increase my basic attack range by 2. And then I'm just gonna boop.
What?
I'm putting my passive thing on them.
Did you roll for it, or?
It's not rolled for.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Effectively, they're just gonna be taking 1 damage at the start of their turns. It takes up every now and then. I can pick it up myself sometimes. And then next they tap their chin a little bit. Sure, okay, why not? They are going to then just yeah, we're gonna just use this ability to set up for later, just in case. effectively, this just creates a little zone. If if an enemy is in it or they end their turn in it, they gain 3 decompose, which is effectively LC poison.
Okay.
I will use just a random asset for this because I never have a mushroom. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. So I take 1 damage?
Yep, 1.
Alright. Right. So Mihawk's gonna do on this turn. Right. Let's go for, you know what, let's just keep it simple. I'll just go for normal basic attack as he is going to unsheath Yoru and point it at you, Umbra.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. And bip. That will work.
So how much damage does this do?
I'm getting ready to post it. Don't worry. It's fine, buddy. You know, it's 12 damage. It's a 12 unnaturally, so I'll say you take 9 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to anytime release the slash I did for its 9 to 12 damage and potentially interrupting Mihawk's attack.
Alright.
Since it was a lesser success. Probably not.
I'll say you deal the 10 damage and you mitigate it down to 5 damage you take.
Understood. Umbra gets cut for 5.
Close.
Don't worry.
An
That'll be
odd
fine.
technique. He's going to jump back after fucking taking damage out of nowhere from Micah and then taking damage out of nowhere from your delayed slash. Seemingly preparing for the assault that is to be oncoming. Enev.
Dusk Enev. Step.
Gecko, are you muted?
Mhm. It happened again. Alright. Enif eyes Mihawk curiously. Let me just check something real quick.
Yeah, let's check what animal you're getting mutated into.
Oh, thank you, yes. Crocodile.
Could.
Good.
You're dehydrated. Really dehydrated.
I don't know what kind of fucking debuff being a crocodile would give you, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna say you're free on this one.
Boom.
The crocodile is the perfect
Yeah.
creature after all.
It's true. Right. Well,
That makes sense to me.
Wrong world.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Dinev looks at Mihawk and asks him, "That passive, it's very impressive. Can I borrow it?"
You can train. He glares at you. The answer again is a no, because Mihawk doesn't believe in shortcuts, so he will just take whatever penalty it is.
Excellent. No cost. So like, who wants to take a basic attack?
I would love to take a basic attack. Can I?
What? Go ahead. Yeah.
Well,
All right, because
Umbra can't take a move action right now, so
Well, if it's within range, you could try.
I'm
but-
already within range for my
okay.
basic
If you
attack.
can, okay. If you're in range, then yeah, sure.
So don't worry, it's fine. I'm going to be using, where is it? Lavin's weapon, Pure Sight. So Umbra sort of just extends a palm as an eye appears on it, as it locks with Mihawk. When he pulls away, he'll take damage, which scales with how long you've been looking at it. So you can look away now and immediately take washable first.
Okay.
Alright. So you can let go and immediately take however much damage now, or you can keep our eyes locked, taking no damage, but potentially take more in the future. And I should post one other thing, actually. Sorry. So I have Miss Tiger's passive. Whenever a hunter's on a roll like hell, they're gonna let it end. Whenever Umbra deals damage, half of that damage rounded down is added onto her next attack's damage. So this thing's damage has a +5.
So, this is a weird fucking attack.
It is really weird. Again, it's basically the eyes open, our eyes lock.
It's
You can either-
particularly weird considering, as a hockey master, particularly of observation hockey, I don't know if he's technically ever going to be considered as not having locked. I
mean,
sure,
you would have
for
to
the
have
sake of it.
Yeah.
What
Literal
I'm saying
eyes
is,
on that, yeah.
what I'm saying is that he could have eyes locked on it, but still be aware of literally everything else going on. But just for the sake of sure. So it fires a laser beam at him or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna try to deflect it with his parry. There is a +8 to that, so he just fucking blocks the laser beam.
All right.
All right. Well, that's been denied. So anyway, sorry, Zanza.
Yeah.
Would you say that he only never only gets one like swap out free action per turn, or
No, you can do as many as you want. That's why it's a free action, not a swift action. Also, shouldn't
neat.
2 people get attacks from passive or pensive?
oh right, fuck.
Because you did the anytime thing earlier.
Yeah, you're right. That was number 2. Thanks. Okay, well, in that case, I'll do mine, and it's gonna be quick. I assure you, it's not weird. Because he is 5, 6 spaces. Okay. In that case, I only have 1 that can hit him. So,
Get a move as well.
And you get a move action.
oh, you're right. All right, well that changes it. Read.
Fire a van at him! Spell his van!
All right, yeah. D-Dev holds the wand out, and with his innate knowledge of magic, thanks to his devil fruit, he's gonna fire it at him. Pew!
All right, how much damage does the one normally do?
3 at base, but it's modified by whatever magical spell it does.
Right.
But it's,
So
it
what are
charges
you
with the van.
intending with the van spell, Gecko?
So the magic bolt midair turns into a van and, like, I don't know, it's runs him over.
Alright.
That's what I
I'll-
imagined.
I don't know if that's how that should work, personally speaking, considering
Oh,
it's
God.
uncosted. But I'll say sure. A small bus van hits him. I'm going to say he takes a total of 6 damage. As most of it's turned into knockback, I'm going to say, considering that makes more sense than it being raw damage.
Yeah,
It's
fair
their
enough.
turn.
Okay, so that was my ability.
Yes.
As a bonus action, he is going to throw a chakram, because I believe he's still in range for that. Yep. Right. Here it is. Nope. That is my turn.
Nerio.
All right, I have a small question. If I assume Zelina being present along with the wand does not double the
No.
fragment. All right, cool. Just making sure.
It's just that you always get fragments from it. It doesn't make it so that it generates additional fragments.
Sounds good. She sort of looks to D-Dev. All right, that one's a little
Yes, half rounding
weird.
up.
We'll try something else in the future. How about that? She is going to go 1, 2, 3, just right up to him, and she is going to produce let's see if she produces anything. Just right up in front of him. She's gonna... Oh, you know what? She's gonna change 2 of her hands into unknown weapon type X. Right? And then she's gonna manifest a leg behind Mihawk, which is also unknown weapon type X. We'll do that first. Do I have to roll a different one for each one?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Left hand is a pistol. Right hand is a mace. Behind him, a flamethrower.
Reminder that you roll advantage on at least one of these.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, she only gets 1 attack action per turn.
She thinks about this for a second. Moves 1 space down. And I'm gonna attack him with the... Oh, no. Sorry, I'm gonna enchant the flamethrower first. Because the van is not really doing anything. So the van's gonna... The wand is gonna go back to a normal wand instead of being a van wand. Or not. Yeah... No, I would want... I want advantage on this one.
Okay.
Not so much the attack. I like fucking around with this stuff.
I'll say that succeeds.
Alright, I'll take
Enchant the flamethrower, I'm curious.
It's the ultimate flamethrower. The flamethrower of despair.
Okay.
I don't really know actually. Appearance is funny. I guess I could make like a clone flamethrower. Like it like creates little flame boys.
I mean, you could make it like a debuff flamethrower, like it burns their willpower away, you know?
Yeah, that's the idea I was thinking of. Yeah, let's go with the despair.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll, I guess. There it is. Oh! I should have used my advantage, I guess. Fuck me. I'll take my despair. It tries to cause despair with Mihawk, who glares at it. There's impact frame from Mihawk. The flamethrower is dissipated back into nothingness.
Oh my... Well, that's... I didn't even know it could feel emotions. She just dissipates the mace and the pistol. I don't really need these. That's me.
Enough
I will-
parlor tricks.
I will spend 2 stamina to attempt to follow up. I don't know how much I can salvage the unknown weapon type X attack, right? But I can at least, while you are so, while Mihawk is, being cool and undisturbed by all this, I can attempt another as the sun sets. No.
did you have another action for that? Like what?
Yeah, it's a part of my Fire Emblem attached thing.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Damn, that's better than I remember it was
Yeah,
being.
The
it got an
upgrade's really
upgrade
good.
where it's 3 times per attach. Once I do the third one, I detach. But I get a basically whenever my ally uses an main or bonus action, I can pay 2 stamina and immediately attempt gain an action to dual tech with them.
I see, I see. Yeah, no, you dual teched with them, which is to say you also did nothing.
Well,
that
this
your
is
turn?
going well. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Mihawk's turn. He takes 1. So, what is a Mihawk gonna do? Yeah. Go with Blade Whirlwind. So let's roll that. Alright. As he takes the blade and is going to perform a sweeping slash. Fucking goddammit.
Slash.
Yep. Fucking Roll20 really doesn't like me moving this around, so you get the image.
I get the
Yeah,
image.
yeah.
So that's gonna be doing 12 to Dusking of Nerio and I'm gonna say 6 to Umbra, considering the weird situation.
I'm gonna use Coat of Arms. Alright, we actually got it. We actually got it this time. That's crazy.
What about you, Dusking? Are you gonna do anything? Geckos? You're muted.
Yeah. I believe this is one of the denotes of weaknesses here, but I don't think there's anything I can do. Right.
Alright, in which case, Nerio, you will take the knockback. I'm going to say, in total, sorry, yeah?
I would say for the record, I choose my weapon on this one.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna risk it with unknown weapon type X, so I am covered in. I should have fucking chosen dagger Joditas. I'm covered in daggers, bro.
Alright, so for the sake of it, Duskina, you take 13 because you got the extra 1 damage. I don't know, yeah.
I have already done that, yeah.
Yep. And then, so, what did you cover yourself in, Nerio?
Daggers.
Do you want to roll for what's the enchantment on the daggers, in case that matters?
No, because I used unknown weapon type X and got dagger.
Oh, okay.
I should have just chosen the dagger.
LMAO. Alright, I'm gonna say, considering it's been shown that he can beat the shit out of Dazbones, but Dazbones didn't go down, like, immediately. I'll say that, including cost, you take a total of 4, and then, Umber takes 2.
I'll take my extra 3.
That'll
Yeah,
be Mihawk's turn.
Ooh, ow, my bones.
Alright. Alright, time to figure out what we're doing here. Well, I'm not going to be using my movement action to move on my turn for, I think, obvious reasons. So I'm going to use the bonus action. I'm going to use... Oh, 1 sec. Yeah, I'm going to do the Optic Orb version of Pure Sight as a bonus action. Basically, I create a 2x2 orb. Is then thrown at a target that Lavin can see, not affected by gravity. It's centered on Mihawk. I don't feel the need to draw an aura. We'll deal 5 to 6 at base, more if I spend stamina into it. I'll put like 2 stamina, so it's a little stronger.
So do you roll for this, or does it just happen?
Alright, I do need to roll for it.
Alright, so what does this do?
It's just a projectile attack, basically.
Alright, so it just does like 6 damage.
Plus a
Yeah,
little
5 to
roll.
6. I spent 2 stamina to boost its damage a little bit. And Mihawk could hypothetically close his eyes.
No.
Yeah, I figured not, so I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say I'll do. You're using a move action on this?
It's a bonus action.
Okay. It says move action.
It says if I have not used my movement action to move on my turn.
What?
The part that says it's a bonus action is in the other thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's in the core thing. I can repeat the whole thing. The weapon itself is a bonus action, and this is an alternate use of the weapon.
Okay, I see.
I realized the problem as soon as it was like, oh wait a minute, bonus action isn't actually there.
Right. In which case, let's see. Yeah, so it's just like an energy ball. Oh, fuck it. He'll take the 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. I gain a +4 damage on my next attack. I will use my. Let me check. I believe you're out of As the Sun Sets range right now. It's 4. It's 3. Yeah, so that won't work. I will main action use my throwing cards. It's just a 2 damage 6 range weapon, but it has +4 damage. It misses. The damage buff goes away. And I'll just use my second movement as a basic attack to do another 2 damage strike at you. And it misses. That's my turn. Glad I didn't spend more stamina.
Rush.
Roche is dead.
Okay, now that I know that I'm not muted. First off, as a thing, because I didn't realize he had 2 turns, the overtime damage would have ticked up on the 3.5, so it would have been 2.
Okay.
And then it effectively would tick up on the 3.5 turn. For the sake of it, because I forgot it last turn, but I'm not going to go back on it, this time I remember, I'm going to give Nerio title of, let's say, actually, you know what, let's give Umbra the title of Twins.
Okay.
Yep. Micah themselves notices stuff is getting a little bit dicey. I'm gonna move this. It's gonna stay there. Well, I genuinely think this is the best thing I can do right now. They sort of shrug, move, here-ish, and, I'm gonna go for, one of Maple's abilities, A Very Merry on Birthday. Let's roll for it.
Ooh, the cake.
The cake.
Okay, I was zoned out because Discord notifications and fucking yeah.
I'm effectively using Candy Witch's ability to create the big ol' cake.
Right. Sure.
It'd be
Okay.
people can eat 1 tile of this at a time as a free action, heals for 4, enemies if they eat it take 2 damage, and if someone is trapped inside the cake, it's kind of difficult to break out unless they eat through it, but of course no one's trapped in it. We're just gonna this space is taken, that is pretty much me, Chief.
Alright. Mihawk will take another 2. Let's see. Yeah. Just gonna go 1, 2. Fucking, I swear to God, I hate how Roll20 just fucking is when you have things together. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to use an ability. And if that will succeed. As he takes the blade in an overhand grip, he's going to use an ability called Midnight Crash. So all of this cake just got McFucked up.
Ah. He just splatters the cake everywhere.
Pretty much. And Nerio, you'll be taking, I'm going to say 10, and be knocked
Jesus,
prone.
fuck.
These two as well.
Yep.
I assume Umbra counts as floating because of it being a ghost person's ability, so she's unaffected.
Alright.
So that'll be Mihawk's turn.
Alrighty. Well, let's see here. What damage? Interesting. Okay. Christ. Then it's gonna walk up, take a piece of cake and slide it into their face as it slowly disappears into the darkness.
Now, before you do that, we have to see if you can move over there. Who knows? You might be a plant.
I don't think
A plant is not
plants
an
are
animal.
animals.
I don't know. There could be like a stick bug.
Stick bug?
I guess. It's an argali, which is a type of goat.
Oh, they eat things all the time.
Yeah, they do. They'll eat anything.
Yeah, this is a weird thing to have as the inverted weird thing of. I don't know how to debuff you with a lot of these. I don't care.
He's
Sure,
distracted
you
by
would take-
paper.
Oh god. -1 to the mental rolls because goats are dumb. I don't know. Alright, anyway. Yeah, free action, eat cake. Yum yum. Oops, I accidentally took away health instead of giving it. I guess I am dumb. Alright. So that's free action, movement. Now. Is that range? Okay. Hey, does Mihawk have any talents?
He has one.
Now can you send it to me?
It's the sword.
I'm gonna say no.
Sure. Whatever.
I will say that you can tell that it's about how sharp his wit is, though.
Alright then, sure. Well, regardless, I am going to... I think it's Agony. Yeah, Agony, okay. So, I'm gonna ask him for that ability.
Okay.
Midnight Crash, can I have it? Whoops, wrong one. I meant this one.
Well, considering you need to use Yoru for it, the answer is no. Because that means you would have a Yoru, which the answer is no.
Wow. Alright, that's 3 rejections thus far,
So it would
which
be
means...
12 damage, yeah.
Uh-huh. As it suddenly breaks into, like, fucking... Oh, I mean, it just hurt a lot, I guess. He wouldn't actually, like, show any physical, like, injuries or whatever, but... alright.
So your turn.
I...
Do you still pay cost for if you don't do that, or no?
If it's rejected, I don't pay cost. If it's accepted, I do. So I essentially have to pay to copy something, like borrow something.
Yeah.
Alright. I just wasn't sure since it's specified you only need to roll if they give, so I wasn't sure if it was like, you know.
No, it essentially just only activates if they allow them to take it, and then, yeah.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Nerio.
Alright. Half my movement. 1. Hold on, let me just check something real quick. Alright. Too far. Alright. Let's actually move 1 here instead. Munch, 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 munch. Heal for 4.
Yep.
2.5. That's my full movement. God. Yeah. I'm just gonna put a hand underneath this table.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for later. It's just a hand. I can't get close, or he'll fuck me. But if I shoot him from range, he'll parry. He'll parry anyway. But like, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I don't need to worry about range all that much. 20 feet. That's in range. Come on. Come on, Roll20. You can do it. Alright. Put a leg there. Ooh, look, my leg. And then I'm going to stab. Well, no, I'm gonna turn it into I'm gonna turn it into another I kinda wanna try something else. Yeah, I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna turn it into a needle lance.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna pay 2 stamina to try and get to enchant that because my enchantment on has been eaten by my 1.
Yep. Go ahead.
Why am I doing this stuff? I got dress again. Which is fitting for a needle, now that I think about it. But I like error. Like, it's just wrong somehow.
Oh.
You know, like maybe it like it's like hard to well, you know, hard to counter because the assets haven't loaded.
Clips through, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
And then I am going to attack with the needle lance. There it is.
Alright, I'm gonna say that halves his bonus to his parry. But he got a 1, so he tries to lift up his blade. It pierces directly through the crossguard, not damaging it, of course.
Of course.
Because it's just clipping through. But it stabs him straight in the fucking chest.
Alright, finally.
Coughs up a little bit of blood, not a that amount. You know, he seems a bit surprised considering.
Yes,
as
I'm
he
surprised
looks
too.
through his fucking blade. But yeah, I know you do your full 6 damage.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna grow a hand on my shoulder. And I'm gonna turn it into a dagger, Jodita.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just see what that is. The almighty push.
Sure.
No, I'm gonna go with a scholar, so that it allows you to it's like a second brain. It allows you to learn things.
Uh-huh.
So I have a scholar dagger on my shoulder.
So I see. So it allows you to have infinite memory capacity. I see.
Yeah. Like, who could possibly use any of that? Looks at the 3 copy characters in the room with me.
I was more making a no mean joke.
That's
but
fair.
regardless,
That's fair.
Mihawk's turn takes 2. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and use Hawk Wave. So here's the roll for Hawk Wave itself. Hawk Wave is one of those where it's like, here's the initiator, and here's the actual, etc., which works. So here's Hawk Wave. He's gonna have one of them be targeting Dina, one be targeting Micah, one be targeting Neria, as he flourishes his blade. Let's see, in order. So that is an 11 against Dina, a 20 against Micah, and a 28 against Neria.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's pretty cool.
So Dina, yeah, you're just taking your 13, correct?
I'd rather not. However, I don't think I get a choice. Say, Mihawk doesn't happen to have any times, right? Any other anytimes?
He has one other anytime.
Alright, well, Duskita would know about it because of his talent, of their talent. So they're gonna ask for that.
He's gonna say no.
Yeah.
What's the penalty?
It's currently -8.
Yep.
In which case, it's just a 12 against Micah then.
It's still a nat 20 against me.
It's a 20. It's still a 28 against you.
Oh yeah, you're
Alright.
right.
Well, you know what? I'll try my hardest to help Nerio instead. I'll just fucking take 12 damage. Speaking of taking 12 damage, I'll also just eat up some uses of things, just so that I can reach Mihawk a little more. But I'm gonna use my Celia clutch. A bunch of little tendrils come out of Micah's body, and they're going to try and, produce some magic to catch and block some of the damage a little bit for Nerio as they themselves take the hit. But, well, I take 13.
Well, might as well. I'm gonna use... Alright, so I'm gonna try something as well. See if this helps me in any way. I'm gonna apply this to my next action, which is Coat of Arms.
Alright.
Which I'm using Dagger Jodita. I've learned my lesson. And I know that's a 17, but I'm gonna use my advantage here.
Okay.
That's a 19. That's actually better. That was a low chance of getting better, I guess.
Alright, let's see what the enchantment is first, and then we'll see the wild.
Ooh, I think it's gonna be opposite.
Okay. Let's see what the wild magic is.
I don't think it's gonna be Europe. Hold on, I'm clicking everywhere.
I can get wild magic if you need me to.
I got it. Target.
So, the target would be the coat of arms. So you're just covered in these fucking shitty-looking daggers.
They're enchanted to opposite. They're fucking gorgeous daggers, I think you'll find.
I would assume that it's the effect of causing opposite on what they cut, not to be the opposite. Because if it was the opposite, they would not be daggers anymore.
That's true.
So yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna say what this will do is you'll clash with him, Penny, because opposite's a pretty good one. Usually with his passive, he would just win out, but considering he not only got a 28, which is higher than a 19, but he got a 20, but opposite's pretty good. So let's just do a flat escalation roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a... Oh!
Alright. So I'm gonna say you just take cost as basically the opposite creates a counter slash and it clashes with it and the energy dissipates.
Nerio is sweating. She has an exaggerated One Piece face right now.
Oh. I know I said I would take it.
Yes, Rush?
I'm still fine with that. I do not think this will work. But I want to try one thing for the funny points because this will probably cause an interaction. It didn't work. That's fine. I take the 13.
Yeah, you take 12. It's only 12. Dino's taking 13 because of the extra 1 damage.
Oh, yeah. I just like the idea of their eye glints, they try to dodge, they like still take it anyway, but it's like, damn.
Alright. Umbra.
Alright. Oh god, that was a pretty good opening.
I'm gonna be honest, if Nerio hadn't deflected that, you would have also been fucked, because with the 20, it was just gonna cut her straight through her and into you.
Understandable. I don't have much life force left, so maybe I should
That's
use
cake
the last
next to you.
ability I have.
There's one space of cake.
Can I eat it?
It's a free action.
Free action for stamina.
Action.
Free action for 4 stamina, you get cake.
That's good.
That's why I moved here, so you could eat it.
Alright, Alright, so I'm gonna post this ability and then talk it out with Ballast first before I roll. If that makes sense. Explain what I'm doing. So, my last one is a plane of my creation, which lets Cynthia basically mass alter her plane, right? Now, we know Cynthia can, like, kind of already create and alter things outside of her plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
That technically isn't this ability. So I assume I was going to ask, may I spend my resource cards to
make it count as being in your reality?
Yeah, sure. I assume that would take all of them.
I would say 5 of them, considering it's 5 is the additional for making this better, etc., etc. So it makes sense that 5 would be the thing to make it applicable in general.
Alright. Well, Mihawk seems like a pretty good swordsman, so I want to see how he can go up against a technique like this. As Umbra will sort of extend the hand, I want to basically go unlimited blade works, create a bunch of swords, like all like facing him, like, you know, it's surrounding him, and then they go in, you know.
All right, go ahead and make me a roll then, and spend your 5 stamina.
Yep.
All right.
I don't have a damage boost on this.
Yeah. Considering what it is, I'd say it would be like fucking like 20 damage at least. I'm gonna make him use both of his parry anytimes, considering he hasn't done that round. With the first, he blocks like some of the section, and then with the second, he does a sweep, and all the fucking blades are immediately dissipated as he fucking cleaves them all in twain.
Yeah, I'm just imagining it's that thing of Mihawk like does one wide swing, and then all of the swords cleanly split down the middle, each of them as they fall apart on the floor.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Fuck. I'm still not within range for As the Sun Sets, so I'm going to... And I don't think I can really spend the stamina on other things. So I'm going to do my bonus action Pure Sight Ball Attack. For 5 to 6. I won't spend stamina on it.
I'll say that it'll just take the 5.
Twin?
It's a weird thing where you can split your actions into 2 halves.
Yeah.
I already have like a fuck ton of actions. I don't think I'll use that this time.
Well, no, it's... Here, I'll post it again. It's a thing where effectively you can split your action into 2 different, like, things of itself, where it's the same action twice, but both of them are 75% as effective.
Sure, I'll twin my orb. Is that alright, Ballast?
So, what it would be 75% of 5
is...
It's like 1.4
4 to 3.
25.
It would be 3.75.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I think.
You know what I mean.
Which would mean that would be 3.75 times 2, which would be 6 plus... I swear to God.
7.5.
So 7.5, so yeah, sure.
Do I roll for each?
It just happens twice is how it works, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
I'll say that you dealt a total of 7 damage.
Okay. That'll be plus 3 on this next attack, and then I will just throw my card for 2. Plus 3 for a total of 5.
Yeah, he'll take another 5.
Alright. That's my turn.
Alright, Micah.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I just making it quicker, fucking, no.
Yeah. So Micah, just sort of saw the infinite sword, saw them got deflected. Wow, your skills are pretty neat. That's interesting. Let's, thinking about this, your sword is kind of a big trouble. What can I do? I know. They take a moment. I'm gonna use nervous reaction on Mihawk.
Right, it would have fucking ticked up again, I swear to God.
Nervous reaction. No.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move. Someone else can have that last piece of cake.
Where are you moving to? Okay, there we go. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Mihawk's turn. He takes 3. 3.
Oh fuck! I forgot. I fucking have shooting blanks. Fuck! I could have done something about that.
Right. Yeah, you're getting to be pretty... It's a question of which one's more annoying, Micah or Umbra. And Umbra's been pretty annoying, but Umbra's just been fighting normally. So the answer is Micah's been the most annoying. So I'll show you a little treat. As he takes the blade in his hand, and is going to swipe downwards at you, Micah.
Oh no!
That's
Oh,
an 18.
No.
Oh,
A fucking massive pillar of energy slash is now aimed at you.
that's really cool. Well, I'm gonna first try one thing. That rolls a 1. Alright. I'm gonna next try the second thing. If track record shows, it's gonna be like a 2 or something. No, it's a 16.
What are you trying to do?
Well, here's the thing, Chief. I'm not going to block this attack. So Micah's pretty much just grabbing onto the bar and flinging themselves like tierish. They absolutely understand that they're probably going to get hit by this to any amount, but like.
Okay, so you're just using this to move out of the way as opposed to trying to.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. If you're moving to here, ish. I'll say, including cost, take 20.
Cool. Ow.
Yep. As just solid chunk of you just got fucking taken out. You know?
They sort of like look down as, logistically speaking, probably one of their legs is cut off, and, you know, also logistically speaking, there is a little bit of blood, but it looks kind of like weird and dried, and there's a lot more like weird mushroom stuff coming out of the wound than like actual stuff, and they're like, ah, damn it.
And that'll be Mihawk's turn.
Duskinif gives Micah a look and a nod, like losing a leg is no fun, huh? You look at that peg leg.
Put it back, but it just sucks. Ow. They would say we can put it back. I fucked up, sorry.
Okay. So, Okay. Yeah, there's a few things I could do here, but I think the best is probably just following that show of strength. Dude raises a hand and asks,
Immutable.
"Yeah, oh, immutable. Oh, I see. Can't. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure there's one thing that I haven't asked about before. Hold on. Pretty sure.
You haven't asked for Hawkwave yet.
No, he did. They did.
Right.
They asked for Hawkwave. It's a...
Blade roll one then?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, did I ask for Blade? Yeah, Blade Whirlwind. Obviously, no.
Yeah. So, 5 basic attacks?
That would be pretty funny. But what do you guys think? Bleed or damage?
He's only been taking like one action per turn, right?
Yes. Except for when he did the one where he split into multiple attacks.
Yeah, and he theoretically doesn't need to move all that much, and also his anytime is twice per round, but like that's not it.
He also has another anytime as well.
That's
He
It's
just
like-
hasn't used it yet.
I think, I guess like Bleed might be more useful, because I don't think anyone here actually has a standout basic attack.
I have one that does 6 damage. Why did they hit?
No, okay, but like, I'm thinking just the unblockable GR piercing anytime. Sorry, the GR piercing just damage or bleed. But I haven't used the bleed one, so let's go bleed. So take 15 bleed.
That's the wrong macro.
One.
Whoops. What I meant was. Oh, I guess I forgot it. Oh no, there it is. Oh.
So 15 stacks of bleed. Got it. As he just fucking explodes in a fucking geyser of blood. And then he points his sword at you menacingly.
Menacing.
Is that your turn, Dinov? That's what I thought. Nerio.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm still gonna bonus action.
Okay.
So, swapping as a free action, swapping. The ability slot of ability or action with greatest hits. So they. Oh fuck! Wait, I've got like 5 stars. Maybe not.
Maybe you should eat that cake before moving. But
Yeah, okay,
your
no, I'm
3
not gonna use
movement, it's not good enough.
Oh, did you roll your animal mutation?
No, I didn't. Thank you. It's a horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if your legs get broken, you're fucked, buddy.
All right.
Oh no, now you really can't lose the other one.
Yeah.
To the
anyway.
factory with you know.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry. Anyway, so bonus action using this ability. Now, this may seem silly to you guys, but I've been thinking about it, right? And there's a what DNev sees as a highlight, right, of DBA would be unique compared to what the normal denizens of this world would see. So this is what I'm doing.
All's creating
Yeah,
a
sure.
I guess that makes sense.
How big of a tree are you trying to make, buddy?
Well, it's a weakened.
I know, that's what I'm asking. How big of a tree are you trying to make?
I guess 2x2, since I think Oz is a 3x3. I think
Oz is a 4x4.
it's a 4x4. Okay, well then half that sounds reasonable, I guess.
Oz's
And I want-
ability is a 3 cost, right? I'm not misremembering.
They're
I
4.
think so.
I also think so.
Alright, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 2 stamina.
And does it start growing fruit, mayhaps, that can be eaten?
It started to grow them. They're not ripe yet. You're gonna have to wait a couple turns. Maybe
Alright,
someone
sure.
else can get it before your next turn, but not enough for you to be getting one right now, at least.
Yeah. They just created it and it's just rapidly growing. Yeah, no worries.
Neria.
Alright. Let's let's create an unknown weapon type X on my other shoulder, just put a hand there. Oh, it's a club. It's just a fucking club.
Oi, what's all this thing?
I don't really think I'll be using you, but sure, whatever, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I don't have that anymore. I should delete that from my sheet. Yeah, she's gonna try and fucking stab Mihawk with the arrow lance again.
Alright. Okay, he can't parry right now because he already used that, so going to try to outmaneuver.
You either take 6 damage or 15. Either way, I win.
So that is a 17, which means he just completely stops the action. As he does a fucking sick-ass backflip. And ends up over here.
I don't like being
Is it
close
takes
to
down by 1 whenever? Oh yeah, it's only on main action.
I
Fuck it,
will-
I forgot that. Please, fuck.
Yeah. I'm going to. That was a main or bonus action, right?
That was their main action.
I'm going to spend 2 stamina to attempt to follow it up, right? And I'm going to be spending 5 stamina and doing the Cynthia ability again to make it so that when Mihawk pogo vaults, there is another fucking realm of swords right where he's going to end his movement in.
All right.
Similar to like what I was doing before, but you know, coding
In
the floors,
inversion,
falling
yeah,
into
yeah.
it, yeah.
All right. I'll say, considering he was in midair as you're doing this, I'll give him a little wiggle room and see if he can reduce the damage as he lands.
He
All right.
reduces it.
I'm gonna say he still takes 10, considering it was not an
Yeah.
optimum angle, but you know.
Yeah, I was waiting for the moment where Mihawk didn't have any times for it.
Yep. I mean, he's not looking that good after that, I'll tell you at least.
That's good. Oh right, 1 sec. What was my bonus damage? I add an extra 2 damage to that.
I think you failed your last attack.
No, it was a success.
Was it?
I'm pretty
My
sure-
last attack was the card I threw at you.
Yeah. It dealt 5,
Right. Okay.
so it's extra 2 damage.
Got it.
Yeah, because I remember on my turn, I did the Cynthia move, it failed. I did the orb attack, it succeeded. I did a card throw, it succeeded.
All right. So Mihawk's turn.
Well, I'm going to use the
Oh.
move action.
All right.
How charitable is she feeling?
Also,
Looking at Umbra's
That's
stamina.
Umbra's last action, right? Umbra gets forced detached, right?
That was my second one.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay.
This is only the second time I've used it. I've only done it when I felt like it was especially important and necessary.
Okay.
So my next time.
So
I'll
are you
force
eating
damage.
it, Nuria, or are you force feeding it to her?
She's gonna force feed it to Umbra because I
Ah.
feel like, as much as she is normally like, yeah, I'll eat that, I think Umbra's been helping her out, you know?
She like you smash some cake into her mouth and she just puts some thumbs up. It's 4, right?
Yeah, it's full. I put it on the end of the club and I just stick it in there.
All right. Mihawk's turn. He takes another 4 damage. All right. For his action, well, let's see first. Okay, no world's strongest slash this turn. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go for another Hawk Wave. So whenever it ticks down from a main action, is it ticks down by 1 or is it halves?
By 1.
I think it's
Okay,
half
that's-
at the end of the turn.
Yeah, I know it's half at the end of the turn. That's why I was asking. Okay, so in which case he is going to use Hawk Wave again. So here's the roll to activate. That's a 10, so it succeeds. 1 at Micah, 1 at Nerio, and is Dusk enough in range? Yes. So going Micah first, Dusk second, Nerio last again. Bip.
Vindication!
So
Jesus
26
Christ.
and a 26 and then a 1. So yeah.
Let me.
Gecko, are you sure you're BRBing now, buddy?
Why, what's up?
You're being
You're
attacked.
being slashed for another 12 plus 1. I'm gonna say it's actually, considering it's 26 against both you and Micah, that it's a base of 15.
Yeah. I think I just take that, unfortunately.
So you're taking a total of 16 then.
Gotcha. Right. So, this. So, Dusky actually takes 3 normal damage and then 13 proficiency damage. As their form like tears and burns.
Yep.
Micah?
I think we've talked about this, but the proficiency
Not
damage
permanent.
won't be
No.
permanent because it's
Yeah,
in this
no,
game.
it's been done before, yeah.
Yep.
Rush.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, because Micah's very unlucky, they don't actually have any times, and thusly I just am down.
Alright. And that'll be Mihawk's turn.
Not
and
dead, but very far down, and they don't take the DOT anymore.
Yep. So he's down to 7 bleed. And Umbra.
Yes.
You can tell after taking 15 bleed damage, it's not looking great right now. And he's also out as many times as well, so might be able to get him. Who knows?
All right. In that case, I will do with my main action one more Cynthia. I forgot that. What's the name of the ability? A plane of my creation.
Yeah. Nerio. It doesn't fucking matter. These were difficult terrain.
Oh, I already
Just
moved
to
like
say.
2 spaces anyway.
Yeah, still. Right. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
This will appear as blades that will appear all around Mihawk before quickly, all doing dash slashes from all directions on him.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't succeed.
5. Take cost.
Unfortunate. There goes my +6 damage mod I had on that.
Would you like to take any of your other action economy?
Yeah, I'll do my bonus action orb.
That does 6 damage, vaguely.
5 to
I'll
6.
say that does 7.
Okay. And then I will throw my card. It has a +3 damage right now.
So how much?
5 total.
On a 7, I'll say that does 4. He's looking at death's door.
All right. Mushroom. Weird yellow-eyed creature.
They're not looking too good.
You can do this. She sort of just pats her shoulder, all semi-ethereal. Go get him, Tiger.
She looks at Umbra dead-eyed, thanks.
So, Mihawk's turn. I have to determine, does he think if he could survive until his next turn? Because that bleed is a problem, is the thing. Because if he acts, he goes down. If he doesn't act, he can't hope he has to hope he doesn't have to anytime. So I think he goes down with his ship. Let's see if we can go down with the world's greatest swords.
No.
Flash or not? No, afraid not. Which means it's another hawk wave. You know what? What was that, Penny?
I said no. I think you're a little delayed
Oh.
in your mic, but yeah.
I see. Yeah, I was kind of still talking. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, going down with another hawk wave it is. First is at Dusky second is at Nerio, and then the third is at Umbra. Here's the roll to see if he can get it in general. That's a 10, so it succeeds. And here's the 3d20. Let us see. So that is a 23 targeting Duskinov, a 14 targeting Nero, and a 15 targeting Umbra.
Umbra will
What are you
look
guys
at
doing?
this. Umbra will look at this and be like, "Well, it's time for my last hum on."
Nerio
Well,
puts a hand up wait.
Huh?
I can at least try
Okay, yeah, no,
something
you go first.
Coat of arms with the daggers.
The attack is aimed at Umbra separately, so...
I mean, that's fair, but, like, at the same time, you know, it's been ruled that they'll take extra damage anyway, so I kind of want to prevent that from happening.
To be fair,
I mean,
that
that
was
was
with
two.
the 20.
That's fair. I'm gonna use my, no, I'm not gonna use my Bounties, that's stupid. No, I want a 17.
Okay.
I'm still
are
taking
you doing
damage.
anything, Umbra?
I'm still taking damage, I assume.
Yes.
Alright, so the thing about a point of my creation is I can spend an additional 5 stamina on its cost to use it as a bonus action or anytime. So I'm going to spend 10, taking myself out, to just try and create a really, really big, just like an anvil or a piano or both above Mihawk.
Piano!
Okay.
Just sort of a, I'm going.
So Mihawk took himself out with this attack, so I like the idea of you create a piano, he strikes at the air multiple times, the piano splinters, some of the shards killing Duskinov in the process, and then Nerio is left the only one alive and standing.
I insist that I'm the only one left alive and standing.
Bleh.
Well, that went well.
He had... I was a bit uncertain on it, what stamina to put him at, so I ended up with the original stamina that I was thinking of, which was 150, so that is how much he was at, has for the sake of it, which means that everybody gets 30 fragments.
Sweet.
Okay.
Let's see...
How many things did the old boy have in his kit?
Right. The things that were not non-copyable, I can check, because there were multiple things which were, of course, non-copyable. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright. Come on, Micah, get lucky.
So which things?
2 apparently.
That was the talent, which I'll post now. Wit as sharp as his sword. Mihawk says some fucking cold as hell shit, dog. So much so that occasionally his opponent will take additional slashing damage from their hurt pride.
Huh.
Micah could learn to be rude.
A little funny.
Come on, become a girl
is
boss.
Hawkeye,
Or them boss, in your case.
which doesn't do much for you right now since you are class 1. Let's see, 4
If I
and
use
9.
a blade, though, that becomes spicy, but, you know.
Only if you crit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Does a wit as sharp as his sword count as a bladed weapon?
No. Let's see, so it's 4 and 9. Let's see. 4, that is the parry anytime, so that's a pretty decent one, IMO.
Vindication.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. Copy. That one's a decent one as well. Blade Whirlwind performs a slash over 180 degree, force west long arc, causing all targets to take his attacks damage and be knocked back 3 spaces.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, pretty decent. All of this is pretty good.
There were 2 other abilities that didn't get seen. I'll post now as well. Might as well.
Yeah.
One of them was the thing that he did versus Luffy in fucking Paramount War. It just the thing fucking diving into the ground with the blade.
Yeah.
Which I named Diving the Hawk, which is basically he stabs through you and into the ground, dealing the damage, 6 bleed, and you're penned.
Would Micah
if
be
he
able to
succeeds
copy
on
that
it
one?
anyway. Basically, I would just say that it's with this sort of because like I said no for the sake of it because Mihawk would say no for someone just learning his techniques. Basically, instead of using Yoru, it's just use a bladed weapon or whatever.
Okay, so it would be
And
a bladed weapon.
the only
damage
thing that,
as opposed
like,
to
specifically-
Yoru's damage.
Yeah, effectively. Because the only two things which were explicitly immutable were Yoru and World's Strongest Slash,
Makes sense.
and then Hockey Mastery cannot be copied, but it's not immutable.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then the other ability that I didn't use was Piercing Talons. Because, Hawk. Which was this one, which is as opposed to swinging it, he brandishes blade and thrusts it with incredible speed, causing it to be stabbed straight through. It applies double the blade's damage in bleed, and on top of 1.5 of its normal damage.
Absolutely horrifying.
That's the thing he did to Zolo in the ship with the little dagger.
Yes. And I can grab reward tiles. Also, I
Yeah.
can roll a
Well,
2d20.
we had fun.
Everybody gets another 32 fragments on top of everything else.
104 for me.
I would
Don't
keep
really-
track
Dino.
of these, but I don't.
Dino
have
just sits
characters.
there, silent, just like looking down. Still not strong enough.
Well, if you're looking to get stronger, you three, she sort of like takes the dagger, starts like doing dagger tricks, walks over to the Lance, starts doing Lance
Lots tricks.
Lance tricks.
Wow. Arguably cooler.
While I could offer you that wand over there, these two are specially enchanted. And I'm not sure they'll ever appear again like this. This one, she looks at the lance, it's like glitching a little bit, occasionally turning into like the Gmod era asset, while also being like the purple and black untextured,
Ooh, fuck. Yeah.
and then the scholar dagger, just on the hilt, has an inexplicable monocle.
What do they do?
Well, this one seems to be quite unperturbed by such things as the laws of reality and physics. She sort of throws it against the wall. It gets stuck halfway in, and then Gmod clips back to her. And this one feels like I've got a second brain. Or maybe that I'm learning things quicker? Oh yes, I'm definitely learning things quicker.
Learning things, huh?
I would be interested in the lance,
Interesting. Well,
but it's up to you.
it's a good thing this
I
is
don't
twice
especially
precision.
need
But yeah, basically, if you do this, you can never do this again with Mirio, but she will get a read on your soul and be able to create a weapon out of it, and you will get the weapon, which will grow as you grow. It's one of those growing weapons.
Well,
A read on my soul.
oh wait a minute. Can Micah do that?
You can choose to lift which protection.
Yeah, no, Soul
okay.
Protect is not something that prevents you from having your soul messed with. It's something you can have up to have your soul not be messed with.
They tap their chin a little bit. Well, we're always down to be learning things, so I think the dagger would be pretty cool. Though, if anyone else would be so kind, I like learning things from people, but the best way I can do that is by putting a spore on them for a little bit. In them for a little bit.
That seems a little messy with how I work.
That's fair. I'm only asking.
No, I understand. I understand.
Dina looks at the weapon. This is Good.
Well, if
Will it always shoot the van?
oh, unfortunately not. The van, I had to remove that enchantment.
Do you have any other weapons? Anything that will make me faster?
She sort of like creates a bunch of arms with a bunch of weapons. Not inherently right now, but if we meet again, I can definitely figure something out. These two, I'm not sure if they will help you in being faster or anything like that.
Looks at the dagger.
Well, you could definitely learn.
Two brain.
Because I don't want this to go on forever. We can work
Yeah,
this out
we'll work it out.
off stream,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Ooh. More crossbow shooting.
Ooh.
You could already use them twice, as I remember, so I can use them 3 times.
What is Nerio taking if you haven't yet?
I put it in the chat. I took Stan.
Okay.
I wanted that. I really felt it here with all the fucking failing I did.
Yeah.
Because like her abilities are really cheap, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
25.
That means I can do. Good lord, 6 shots. Sorry,
Yeah,
6
being
damage.
given additional weapons
6
certainly was something for Dusky Nev on top of the already good action economy they have.
Good action economy?
They only have 1 action a turn.
They only have 1 inherent action a turn, but when their ability that says if they say no grants you X amount of basic attacks effectively.
Yeah, that's fair. That one's pretty strong, yeah.
It is. I wanted it to be like get 'em, except like you have to build up to it, you know?
Yeah.
But that means that if you do use it late into the game, it's like, yeah, everybody on my team will get to move and attack you, unless you give me this thing. Ooh, you could give me this thing and you wouldn't need to ever worry about this. Wouldn't that be nice?
Anyways,
Yes.
Yes.
If you have a hawk's eye, you might see me putting the Discord link in the chat right now. Maybe you should also, just click it and join the Fine Dining, our Discord server. You saw that link, with those hawk's eyes, as it were.
What an absolutely tantalizing offer you've put forward there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mihawk.
Away!
You not Hawk.
What?
The way you said Mihawk made me just think of, like, just saying, your name, like, hi-ho, fucking, oh, what the fuck is the horse's name? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I Silver!
Away! Anyway, I was fucking in the stream, dude. I'm tired.
Yeah, that's why I put it in the chat link, and then,
Say
say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Goodbye, good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Never speak to me again.